Hey y'all, Miss B. Let me tell you something. I wasn't even gonna do a recap of Married to Medicine. You know why? First and foremost, my views on this show have sunk. What a Titanic is, where them people went their time to try to find the Titanic. That's where my views are, and I'm trying to what's happening? What is happening on YouTube? Because it's like everybody's basically reviewing, recapping the same show. And if you're not like this huge content creator here on YouTube, you don't get those likes, those views. I guess it's the can't talk algorithm in this thing that I'm learning. I'm learning your YouTube, baby. Please believe I done came from corporate America. I know when things ain't right, whatever. A lot of my views be great and then don't. And then the last one I did on Married to Medicine wasn't great. So this is what I want to tell my subscribers. I have 24, 25 now, I believe. Please like, comment, and what do we all say on YouTube? Subscribe. Please subscribe. Your girl over here doing the Lord's work, okay? For the free. Free 99. But I love entertainment. I love pop culture. So this is a hobby for me, okay? Let's hop into the things. This is Married to Medicine, season 11, episode 13. This ain't a playground. Okay, I want to move I'm going to try to move as quickly as I can because I want to get into the weirdness of it all. Lord, I will. Oh, Lord. Okay, so we hop into the episode. Everybody doing their doctor business. Thank God that everybody's doing their doctor business. Because I don't want my OBGYN on this foolery. I don't want my therapist on this foolery. Shout out to Dr. Mimi. Please keep her. I didn't Dennis. They said she went at the reunion. I don't know. I'm not plugged in like that. But I want Dr. Mimi there. She's a voice of reason. She levels out the balance. Even when Phaedra was doing her with Sweet Tea when she was trying to fight King. Let's talk about that. Anyway, so Toya in the kitchen talking to Eugene. He working. Everybody working. You see the Brad and Judy with their baby. It was like, aw. That's a little smile for me. Aw. And then you also see, everybody going about their doctor day. That's why it's called what? Married to Medicine. We forgot about the medicine. With this Key West trip and all this other foolery was given Married to Love and Hip Hop. Anyway, Quad pulls up to Dr. Heavenly's house in her Rolls Royce. We already knew Quad had the Rolls Royce, girl. We see you, girl. We see you. You got your Rolls Royce. King got you there, right? Girl, we already knew. The streets had already been talking. And I ain't even on socials like that. And I already knew. Girl, pull up. That's okay. Girl, I ain't pull up to Dr. Heavenly's house. And she walks in. Dr. Heavenly, I don't know what she was doing. Because she's a dentist. Hell, who knows what the hell Dr. Heavenly was doing? Probably creating more mess. Being more homophobic. I digress. Anyway, they got to talking. And then they pivot back to, Toya in the kitchen preparing for her and Eugene's 16th wedding anniversary. Wedding anniversary or being together anniversary. It's an anniversary. Anniversary. Yeah. Anyway. And he was like, I ain't really even talked to Dr. G like that. I don't like the way he left. I don't like the move. Like the way he moved. What I got a lot from the men, and the men being like, that's what the women do, but us as the men, we're going to ride this way. They're going to go that way. We're going to go this way. And that was kind of what I got from Eugene. And then, they start to recap, a lot of things. They start to recap Key West again, child. They start capping all the things. And They started recapping, Dr. Greg. Should I still be calling him a doctor? You know what? Since he's a doctor, I got a new name for you. Since we have Doctor Strange in the Marvel universe, we're going to call Dr. G Dr. Weird. How about that? Y'all like that? Let me know. Drop down in the comments, like, and subscribe. Anyway, and this Victorian, era is what she want. They're 16 and they recap of all Toya's elaborate parties. Let me tell you something. Don't come for Toya. All these years I've been watching Married to Medicine. I kind of did it, pivot here and there. I always like Toya parties. Whether she overspends, they move houses, I don't give a damn. I like Toya's parties. So it's like Bridgerton, Esquies, let's say Victorian area. Queen Victoria area. I'm real good on history. Clock that T. So anyway, like I said, they recap of all the toxicity that had happened in Quad and Dr. G's marriage. Moving on. And in Quad, she's having this party at her home. And she's talking to Heavenly. And she's like, everybody invited. And she was like, everybody, let me preface this by saying everybody. Sweet Tea ain't invited and Phaedra ain't invited. And I want to know, why y'all keep talking about Phaedra? Girl, y'all knew that lady had left that show and went to Real Housewives of Atlanta, which I will recap depth by depth. I was really passive and really not really wanting to do Married to Medicine anymore because I don't want my doctors acting like this. Black excellence or Zay. I don't want my doctors acting like this on TV. But she was like, she's not inviting Phaedra. Phaedra being gone, girl. Y'all already know Phaedra, when she hopped on that private plane, baby, she was gone. Gone. Y'all can have as many scenes with her and Dr. Jackie if y'all want to. But we already know Phaedra was already clocked into Real Housewives of Atlanta. So anyway, all the couples go to the dance studio. And then I was like, hold up. Let's wait a minute. Is it Anelia? I forgot how to say that name. Anelia. The lady who Toya brought in the previous season, but they fell out or whatever. I don't know, because I go in and out of Married to Medicine. This is the most I've ever talked in my life since this show has been on about Married to Medicine. Anelia and I was like, oh my God, they look different. Kind of look real different. I don't know. Maybe it was the Botox. He does the eyes. Maybe they fixed their eyes. I don't know. Anyway, everybody gets to dancing. And then Contessa drops the thing. She drops the bomb. Excuse my paperwork. I'm just a corporate bitch. Sorry. Contessa's like, oh, you want everybody to come? But do you know that Dr. G has filed a restraining order on King? Everybody's like, a restraining order? Not a restraining order. A restraining order? And this is when I get up, when reality TV starts to get on my nerves, because everybody knew that man had filed a restraining order. If he called the cops, apparently he called the cops in Florida. Anyway, and Contessa said that King came at him, took his shirt off, unprovoked, to attack him. And I was like, girl, get off my screen. I know Dr. Contessa had to do that for the show. And everybody, oh, restraining order? There was no contact. What happened? What happened at the New Orleans? Girl, bye. So anyway, everybody's talking about that. Then they get to dancing. The Bridgerton dancing. If you don't know what Bridgerton is, go to your local Netflix. Shonda Rhimes produces the show excellently to give you the Victorian area, not just based on certain colors. Anyway, So we have a next scene. Toya, Dr. Mimi. I like Dr. Mimi. I kept seeing that she's not at the reunion, but I want her there. She gives a great balance. Bravo. Bravo, bravo. Effing bravo. Please give Dr. Mimi whatever check she needs to settle the waters. Like, she don't necessarily pick sides per se. She sees it from a psychiatrist lens. And that's the type of psychiatrist I like. That's the type of psychiatrist we need. Not no MFing Dr. G. And we're going to get to him. Baby, this boy is weird. That man is weird. You weird. You're weird. Anyway, they sit down at dinner. Toya gets there. Toya asks Sweet Tea, Letitia, why did... They got to talk about a lot of nothing, but I'm going to jump ahead. Why did Dr. G file charges on King? And she was like, whatever he wants. It was given Coming to America, whatever he likes. Ooh, 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 do. It was given that. And then Toya asked, so, what's going on? Like, what happened? Like, girl, like, what's the tea? Like, tell us. Because we're trying to have a relationship with you. We understand Quad and Dr. G cannot be in a room, and King cannot be in a room together as us together anymore. But us as women, can we talk about it? Can we have a little conversation? Can we? Can we talk? And she, when Toya asked her, talking about what did the police say, she was like, that's my business. Baby, Toya is the MVP of this season, or these last couple episodes that I've been recapping. Toya, girl, I used to didn't see it for you. I like you, Toya. Detroit in the house. I like you, Toya. I like you this season, Toya. Give Toya Andy Cohen. Give Toya her things. We saw this in the chart, but anyway. And it's about her anniversary party. She had her invitation. Like, she gave the invitation to the people when they were dancing. It was given Bridgerton, all chat GTP type of ish wording. But I agree with heavily on that. But it was cute. Toya does get good parties. Maybe she should go into that. Hosting events. Toya, you good at hosting parties, girl. Even if you ain't got the money, you good at hosting parties. Let's go into the thing. And then she asked like why he filed. You could tell that Sweet Tea Letitia came into this dinner. I'm with my both hands. With a prepared speech. Because we saw how he treated her behind closed doors on Hot Mic. Previous episode. That's 6 seasons? Previous episodes. We saw how she came in. How they were behind Hot Mic. And what he was saying to her. And how he was treating her. And it was giving real DV. Allegedly. And this, I love Jessica. I'm sorry. Copying your thing, girl, but allegedly, it was given that, baby, behind closed doors, production or not, he gonna boop upside your head, even though you come back training and you naive. Anyway, and Dr. Mimi and Toya has this dinner constantly trying to talk to Sweet Tea from her lens, from what she thinks, how she feels. And the whole time, this dingy ass girl was like, I don't know what Gregory gonna think. I can't speak with how Gregory. And they basically said, Dr. Mimi pulled out her therapist hat and was like, baby, we're trying to say how you feel. How do you think? What are your thoughts? In her calm therapist voice. Because, Toya is not a therapist, but Toya doing her big one this season. Big ups to Toya again. well, whatever Gregory wants and whatever Gregory needs. It was given, coming to America. Whatever he would like. What kind of strawberries you like? Whatever he would like. What kind of winter storm or rain or fall? What kind of season you like? Whatever he likes. That girl came in there scripted because we saw. Let's pivot. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. When that man went up them stairs and they closed them doors and they had that hot mic moment, said it all. Even Quad released a statement and said that scene triggered her. And she ain't got no beef with Sweet Tea. I don't know, like, personally, but she don't got no beef with Sweet Tea. It triggered her because that's how that man treated her. Anybody that's a patient, and we can say this is all for entertainment purposes or whatever, but we're not stupid. I'm not stupid. I can't speak for everybody else. That's the way that man is. And then Toya had to remind Sweet Tea girl, like, you're not no innocent party. Remember, you want to run up on King. You want to do your big comeback, your big one. Remember that? And then how Mimi was like, girl, I saw you. I looked in your eyes. And I saw you weren't there. We saw each other. I see you. We saw each other. Well, you weren't there, Sweet Tea. So don't act like you a victim and your husband's a victim. I'm sure he gave you a script to go on. I mean, based on the closed door hot mic moment. Shall I digress? Hold on. I wanted to make sure I mentioned everything that I said on that scene. Let me try to... Yeah, that was that. Like, girl, I understand love. I understand it. I get it. But how much of a fool are you gonna have this man make you on TV? Sweet Tea, you were in the Air Force, right? You have to take a lot of tests. So you're not dumb. It's just to the morning. But when I look around your kitchen, look in the house, I'm like, girl, y'all ain't upgraded shit. And I don't understand it. Well, anyway, let's move on to the men. Dr. Scott hosts a little, men's era with Dr. G and Eugene. The baby was making fresh juices. I want some of the fresh juices. Contessa, girl, I want to try your daughter's fresh juices. But anyway, I want to touch on bullet points. I put bullet points because I'm not going to go into the whole conversation. They asked him about the charges. This man, Dr. Gregory, Dr. G, whatever you like to call him, Dr. Weird, says... Because based on the charges, they was like, how? There was no contact. There was like, he didn't hit you. He didn't touch you. He ran up on you. You was talking your big one and then F around and find out. That's what happened. You F'd around and found out. And I want to bullet point what he said. He says he filed charges on simple battery. Dr. Eugene asks Dr. G, did he touch you? He delayed a little bit. No. But still, you could do 90 days in jail. You are butt-face hurt. This woman don't want you no more. She don't want it. She ain't for it. You not the man for it. And you want this man to go to jail? Because y'all were doing y'all man stuff. No women around. People can say, oh, it wasn't the right time and place or whatever. But if you disrespect, I'm a Scorpio. Let's be clear. If I'm with my man and another man disrespect me, he be like, hold on. I ain't hear you. You said what? And then I want to talk to you and you try to get to talking your big one. Yes, I want my man to, that is a good man, Savannah. That's a good man. I'm not speaking on what Heavenly said. Let's be clear. Because that was homophobic and I ain't like that shit. Anyway. 90 days in jail, pay a fine. And they was all like, he didn't touch you. All he did was take his shirt off and run at you, and everybody stopped the thing. And so you were so butt-faced hurt in your feelings, you wanted to go press charges. And guess what? The charges didn't press. Because we still see that they're going to still film, and there was no charges pressed, and King is king, and King's going to be king. And guess what? Good for you, Quad, for having you a real man, Savannah. Anyway, they get there. This man, Dr. Gregory, Dr. G, Dr. Weird, whatever the heck you want to call him, pulls out his JBL speaker and his laptop and gets to singing a song off key, on the record, in the words of Whitney Houston. May she rest in peace. You can't just right here singing. You gotta sing about something. Set them free. Who got you in it? Who got you in chains, Dr. G? Explain them. Name them. Name them. Name them. Who got you in chains? And all baby, I was so cringed, I couldn't even do it. Listen to, oh, I want to be set free. Oh, free. And I don't want to deal with this. Who are you talking to? Are you talking to production? Because you can't be talking to Quiet. Baby, she done moved on. She got her king. They pivot back to when she was like, I ain't cooking. I ain't cooking, I ain't cleaning. I ain't your lover nor your secretary working their day of the week. Okay? Anyway. You look stupid, Dr. G. Now, I don't know if this is true, but the people had said you had got fired from your job. Allegedly. I love you, Jesse Wu, so I'm going to, I hear it in my head. Allegedly. I don't never, like, everybody needs therapy in this climate. Retire and go sell off with Sweet Tea into the land of set me free. Go do that with your guitar. You said I decided to put a guitar. I ain't see you play the guitar, and you see this dingy ass helper in the background. I said that was a good job. That was a good job, Gregory. I've already asked where this helper is from. Maybe it's Mars. You know, maybe it's not even Earth, you know? Yeah, let's move on. So then, the next scene, we go to Quad's house. Quad, girl, your house is cute, girl. I remember when Funky Diva was like, girl, you don't need that big ass house, whatever, it's just you. But no, you know what? I would love that for myself. I would love a little pool, a little bar area, how she had all the women coming in the same direction. I would love that. I would love that. Quad, girl. I'm happy for you, Quad. Because I remember how they drug you in the beginning with Mariah and being her flunky or whatever. And the rules were you are not to, first of all, you supposed to have a drink. Let's sip. Oh, hold on. Let's sip our water. Let's sip. Quad's rules to her house, right? And don't talk about the past, but we are end up talking about the past. And then she said, onward and upward. I agree. Story of my life. I like to be like that. And then Quad lets everybody know that she's not coming to Toya's party. Because Toya was like, oh my God, I brought the invitation, girl. I want you to come. And y'all need to go back down memory lane. Back down memory lane. And remember how volatile Quad and Toya's relationship is. Which they recapped. And going to recap. And have recapped. And everybody's talking, kiki, and have a good time. There's no Sweet Tea. There's no Phaedra. I want to know why they did they have to keep bringing up Phaedra for editing, production wise. Phaedra had left the thing and left and gone back to Housewives of Atlanta because Candy ain't there no more. And that's the only reason why she was able to go back there, because Candy's gone. And then, Toya tells the ladies, her and Dr. Mimi met up with Sweet Tea, and Sweet Tea was not taking any accountability. They basically had to pull it out of her, like, girl, don't you know you putting all this on King and Quad, but girl, don't you know you played a point too of them red pill, blue pill. Baby, I done picked up 2 pens. You played a part too. It was to Dr. Mimi. When Dr. Mimi told her, it's like, girl, you played a part in this role. You said you was gonna fight him. You told your husband down to the kitchen table, in Quad's old kitchen table, with them old ass cabinets, that you was gonna fight this man. And he called you naive, and you fought him anyway. I'm gonna digress. And then, basically Toya said, you know what? I told Sweet Tea, orange tea, black tea, Lipton tea. Honestly, you're like that watered down tea. Like, when you order tea from like Chick-fil-A or something, and Uber or DoorDash takes too long to get your tea and it's tea watered down. That's what you're, Letitia. Don't rep Texas no more. Somebody put Arkansas, rep her. Okay? Anyway. And she said if she had to choose, she would choose Quad. And I love that moment. After all this drama and all this non-black excellence, we have women coming together, and Toya and Quad have been through the ringer. Rewind what Quad and Toya have been through. From her saying she was begging, borrowing, stealing for her houses, for her. Toya said she was sleeping with contract. All the things they recap. And Quad was, I don't want to cry. I don't want to upset my makeup and disturb my tears. But I'm glad that happened. And then we have a scene with Phaedra. Like, Dr. Jackie, why they pick Dr. Jackie to go do these things? The girl that already said she done with y'all. She don't F with y'all bitchs. Why are y'all having this lady go around her house? She done. She already even started filming freaking, I'm not even plugged into Bravo universe like that. And I already know Phaedra had started filming. Candy gone. Kenya got herself fired. I guess they had to close it out and put it in a button and tie it in a bow. And maybe give Sweet Tea some mental therapy or something. What I want, I know I go on this girl a lot, and I don't want to go over 30 minutes. What I want for Sweet Tea is to wake up and smell the coffee. Okay, you could be coming in for the morning. Y'all met each other on Instagram. This is a doctor community. And how you feel is like, it's very sacred. It's very, they do haze the girls. I will give Phaedra that. But they embraced you last season and ousted Quad, whom they known forever. From Mariah days. Girl, Sweet Tea, Letitia, wake up. That man is damn near 60 and you're in your 30s. Do you want to have a baby with this man? It's giving DV. It's giving how you came into that restaurant with Toya, very scripted. You came into a lot of these scenes very scripted. That hot mic moment set it off for me. I didn't know it. I saw it because I could peep shit like that. But you get your life. You're a veteran. You served our country. Act like it. Anyway, this is my recap of Married to Medicine. I wasn't going to do it, but I want to be consistent on Married to Medicine. Because the algorithms ain't algorithm, because everybody talking about the same thing on Bravo. And I'm like, I ain't even monetized, child. Look at my followers. It do be people watching. They don't subscribe. Like, hold on, let me turn it on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Because I'm definitely doing Real Housewives of Atlanta. Period, point blank. I'm not going over 30 minutes. Y'all have a great, wherever you are, evening, morning, sunshine, wherever you watch this video. And it's Miss B, baby. Anyway.